Hello guys, Brad here again, and as I was mentioning yesterday, I went ahead and put together my list here. This is my attempt to build the perfect 30 fragrance collection, and 30 just seemed to be a pretty good number. You know, I listened to other people's feedback about what the perfect collection size is, and after giving it some final thought here, I think 30 is about right. So I put together a list that I think pretty much covers all the bases here. Um, and I didn't give this list a lot of heavy thought. Most of this was just pretty much instinct off the top of my head. And I did make some quick changes here and there. In fact, as I was turning on my computer, I made yet another quick change. So it's not a definitive list, but it's a pretty good overall idea of what my taste is and what I would like to have in a collection if it was the perfect 30 fragrance collection. So here we go. The first one I put down in no specific order here, Hermescence Vetiver Tonka, and we all know about this one. This is, I believe, Dan's signature scent. In my opinion, probably the best vetiver fragrance out on the market. The sweetness and the vetiver really complement each other well. So that was my number one. Number two, Essential Molecules Molecule 01. A girl at work said it was the best thing she ever smelled on my skin. Another lady, a secretary, was really excited about it and was asking me what it was. So I would highly recommend trying it out, see what you think about it. I think it deserves a spot in my top 30. Molecule 01. Number three, no surprise here, Creed Aventus. A lady that doesn't normally seem to like my fragrances too much went nuts for this one. Yeah, everybody's really liking this one, it seems to me, for the most part. Creed's Aventus. Number four, this might actually be my favorite fragrance right now, Riverside Drive from Bond number 9. Don't get the pickle juice reference at all. Really enjoy that one, gets me compliments as well. Number five, I put Acqua di Gio. Um, It's a classic, and I still think it's worthy of a spot in the top 30. Um, it's not something that I really smelled a lot before I started my journey, so I never really got sick of it to begin with. And I like it. My wife likes it. So yeah, number five, Acqua di Gio. Number six, another personal favorite of mine. Uh, One of my favorite violet leaf fragrances, Calvin Klein Man. Little incense, some mint, violet leaf, sweetness. Great fragrance, not too expensive. Calvin Klein's Man. Number seven, one of my prized possessions, something that nobody else probably has in their collection, and very, very difficult to see, anywhere on the fragrance sales websites anymore. Ted Baker Endurance, basically just a gingery, woodsy fragrance that I really like. Number eight, Paul Smith Extreme. I used to say it was my signature scent. It's got a nice woodsy bergamot smell to it, some spice. Number nine, another favorite of mine, the best from the house of Sirius. Sirius number seven, kind of does like the Green Irish Tweed meets Kitten Man or something like that. Violet leaf, tonka bean leather, great fragrance. Number 10, had to have a Kenzo in there. I went with Leopard Kenzo. I was thinking about Indigo, but I've been digging the Leopard Kenzo quite a bit lately anyway, so why not put that one on there? Leopard Kenzo. Number 11, probably my favorite from the house of Hugo Boss, and that is Emotion. I would highly encourage everyone to check this one out. Kind of like an orange, musky creamsicle type smell. Number 12, another great one for Apple lovers, Lacoste Style and Play, or Lacoste Red as it's sometimes known. Like a boozy, sporty red apple fragrance and some woods. And another Lacoste fragrance that made my list, Lacoste Elegance, like a raspberry and chocolate fragrance. I put that as like my gourmand fragrance, I guess. It actually kicked Rokos Man off the top 30. So yeah, highly recommend that one. Number 14, a very unique fragrance that deserves some love. And in my top 30, the original John Varvatos. Spicy fig, dried fruits. Number 15, Calvin Klein's Eternity Summer. I think I like the summer edition a little bit better than the original. Adds a little more citrus, like an apple. Maintains the original vibe. And Eternity is a pretty good fragrance, but I think I just prefer the summer edition a little better. So I put that in my as my number 15 on the list. Number 16, another one that Dan likes. Ed Hardy's Love and Luck. It's a nice musky citrus smell. I think would be great for a collection. Number 17, one of the best designers ever. Dolce & Gabbana's The One. Get like a tobacco and pineapple vibe there. Very elegant and just a really nice fragrance. Number 18, I put Polo Blue, another classic, really nice cucumber citrus fragrance. The next two are from Gucci, Gucci Pour Homme and Gucci Pour Homme 2. And Gucci Pour Homme, it's got the amber, cedarwood, and incense. And I don't normally like the incensey fragrances too much, or the ambery ones, but the way that one's blended is very nice, and I like it. Probably wouldn't wear it much, but for like a cold winter night, I think it would be perfect. And Gucci Pour Homme 2, smoky tea fragrance that I really like, much more than Tea for Two. 21, I have Yves Saint Laurent's La Homme, very versatile fragrance. Like it better than La Nuit. For my vanilla fragrance, I put Yope Thrill. Beat out Carlos Santana, I think, because Yope Thrill to me is just a more exclusive fragrance, hard to find, and I'm glad to have it in my collection. 23, another niche fragrance that probably a lot of people haven't tried. Kerosene Santalum Slivers. That would be my go-to sandalwood fragrance. I have a Burberry fragrance, probably my favorite from them. Burberry London, great holiday fragrance, like a cherry tobacco type fragrance. Number 25, I put this one on my list as a late addition. My wife likes it, and this would be kind of like my retro fragrance, old school. Drakkar Noir, why not? Makes the top 30. 26, I put a fig fragrance, Marc Jacobs for Men. I thought that would be good to have because that tropical Mediterranean fig is really nice. Put a Chanel fragrance on here next. I went with a Chanel L'Homme Edition Blanche, and I know a lot of people in the fragrance community say this is like their favorite summer fragrance. I think it can be worn pretty much all year round. Great lemon scent, the creamy, I would say kind of a leathery dry down. So yeah, 27, Edition Blanche. 28 is one that I have in my collection, but I don't wear much because I just kind of forget how good it is. One that I really like, Givenchy's Blue Label. I think that one deserves to stay in there. Very nice grapefruit and cedarwood fragrance. Now for 29, I put a Bulgari fragrance, and this one might surprise you, but I went with Bulgari All Vert Extreme, kind of like a garden fresh, almost like a green tea, slight minty feel to it perhaps. Not one that gets a lot of attention here, but one you should definitely check out. So Bulgari All Vert Extreme. And finally, this is the one that I made some last second changes to. I was going to say Cartier Roadster or Roadster Sport, but I thought, no, wait a second, what about Voyage d'Hermès? That would be great because it has like this nice sporty feel. And I think it would probably be something I would be more interested in wearing than the Cartier Roadster and Sport fragrances. So yeah, number 30, I'm going to round out my collection with Voyage d'Hermès. And there you have it, guys. My 30. Didn't overthink it too much. I'm sure if I did, I would hit myself in the head for forgetting a good one. But that's what I have for now. Thanks for watching. Got it under 10 minutes, and have a good day.